again, indecision in that Khorfakkan defence. Anton Kouani thought Mohammed Yusuf was coming. He wasn't. It'll be interesting because maybe Goran Tufezic is using this game as an opportunity to have a look at a couple of players that he wants to bring into his league side. That ball whipped to the far post and just stolen. Jamal Maroof. I think it was Adel Sabil who just did enough to steal it from Al-Ain, but they're still in possession. The entire Al-Ain team, bar their goalkeeper, Mohamed Busanda, is camped in the Khorfakkan half. So, opening pressure for Khorfakkan. Abdullah Yusuf, outnumbered. Omar Yassin inside. Khorfakkan pick up possession. Well, that's a poor ball given away by Omar. And I don't know what he's complaining about, Omar, because it was his poor pass that led to them turning over possession. Khorfakkan, Al-Ain, all in purple, as you'd expect. Khorfakkan in white. Playing from left to right of your screen. Khorfakkan. You can't miss the peroxide blonde locks of Bismarck Ferreira, the Brazilian. It's interesting that Mohamed Abdul Rahman is playing over on that right wing. I imagine that at some point in the game we'll see them swap, maybe once or twice, but quite often plays on the left. Mohamed Abdul Rahman coming in onto his right foot. Maybe Ivan Letko wants to see that ball into the box quickly. Maybe he's tasked Mohamed Abdul Rahman with a more central role, which is quite possible. I'm looking at the moment and it seems like a 4-2-3-1 formation. Which means that Ivan Letko, contrary to what I said at the beginning of this game before they got underway, has moved away from his tried and trusted 4-4-2. I'll keep an eye on it, but it does seem that Mohamed Abdul Rahman is just in behind, in the midfield just behind Baba Kodjo. Ismail Ahmed, that wonderful ball looking for Salam Abdullah's run down this left flank. Omar Yassin just couldn't keep it in, could he? Well, I think Omar Yassin was just looking, he was looking for the touch. Maybe had the thought about trying to just ask the question about a penalty of the referee, Mr. Yahya Al-Mullah. Yusuf tried to squeeze that ball, didn't he, through to Mohamed Malala. Mohamed Malala on his own up front. Bismarck Ferreira spreads it wide. Stayed in the penalty area, Bismarck Ferreira, but the ball didn't come in, unfortunately for him. Monad Salam to his captain Ismail Ahmed. Back to the orange boots of the captain as we head towards the 10-minute mark here at the Khalid bin Mohammed Stadium in Sharjah. It's the Arabian Gulf Cup tonight. We take a break from the league for Group A matches, and Mohamed Musa Sanda put himself under pressure there, dilly-dallied a little bit on the ball. Normally Khalidissa would be in goal for Al-Ain. Well, the referee Yaya Al-Mullah was not happy positioning of that ball. There is the cross for Labakojo, and it was just too far ahead of the Togolese. Mohamed Yusuf. He's looked wobbly in this first 10 minutes, the Khorfakkan goalkeeper. Ismail Ahmed. Still no score here in Sharjah. Al-Ain have come the closest. That fingertip save from Mohamed Yusuf. He was stretching, but did the job. There's Bismarck Ferreira. Quickly taken by Bismarck. Rafael Gumares. There's no one in the area yet, but Ahmed Malala tried to get on the end of it. He's appealing to the referee. Great quick thinking from Khorfakkan. Just couldn't direct it goalwards, could he, Mohamed Malala? Actually pulled to his feet by Munad Salam. It was well marshalled by the Al-Ain centre-back. I have to say, it's a real compact, or it was a real compact midfield there. Again, Al-Ain spreading the play. Salam Abdullah. Monad. All the way back to the captain. He squeezes the ball through, and again that cross. Well, now you know why Mohamed Abdul Rahman is playing in midfield. That quick early cross is causing all sorts of problems for Khorfakkan. On this occasion it was Omar Yassin trying to get on the end of it. Bismarck Ferreira. Oh, just cut out, and wonderfully cut out by Salam Abdullah. Bismarck was looking for that early run of Abdullah Yusuf. Given away by Omar Yassin. Khorfakkan can breathe again and come forward. Ahmed Ibrahim. Back to Robson de Paula, the Brazilian. But here's Al-Ain. And oh! Jamal Maroof. It was a terrible, terrible pass that allowed Jamal Maroof to threaten that Khorfakkan goal. There's some real sloppy play, it has to be said, in midfield by both sides, but in particular by Khorfakkan tonight. Said Juma. Yassin. Good latch onto the end of that. Khorfakkan come again. Paul was looking for Bismarck Ferreira, couldn't find him. Here's Mohammed Abdul Rahman. Again, the play is spread to this left-hand side to Salam Abdullah. That ball over the top, looking for Yassin again. And now mix up in the Khorfakkan defence. Did it cross the line? Well, the linesman has signalled that it did. What on earth happened in that Khorfakkan penalty area? A total mix-up between Anton Kouani and Robson de Paula. Here we have a look at it again. Oh my word. Calamity. Total calamity. The original threat was dealt with by Robson de Paula, and then a clash of heads. What on earth has he done? Oh my word. That is comical. Ivan Letko, that's a thumbs up from him, but it's a gift. He knows it's a gift. And Goran Tufesic knows it's a gift as well. So, 15 minutes gone here at the Khalid bin Mohammed Stadium in Sharjah in this Arabian Gulf Cup match. And a comical mix-up in defence has just gifted the opener to Al Ain. Yassin will claim it. Well, the referee is having a good look at that. Was it a penalty? Was it a foul on Bismarck Ferreira? He's still looking at Yayal Mullah, the referee. I would suggest it was more of a slip as he was trying to turn sharply, Bismarck Ferreira. But drama at both ends. Calamity Khorfakkan. What on earth were Robson de Paula and Antoine Kouame thinking? Were they not talking to each other? There was no communication. This stadium, which has a very, very small turnout on this Thursday night, you can hear the coaches from the sidelines, and I couldn't hear anything in that penalty area. There was absolutely no communication. But as it stands, it's gifted the opener to Al Ain. Remember, they are top of Group A in this Gulf Cup group stage. Two groups, of course, A and B. Here's another look at the Bismarck Ferreira penalty. Was it? Ooh, you know what? I think he has a claim, Bismarck Ferreira. I thought he'd slipped. Clearly not. Free kick now to Khorfakkan. Who's going to take it? Looks like Rafael Umaris. Hit long, straight into the hands of Mohamed Busanda, but he was bumped off it, and the referee, Yahya Al-Mullah, decided that he was impeded. The Al Ain goalkeeper. I think it was the captain, Robson de Paula. Yes, it was. A little bit too robust. There is Goran, the Serbian coach of Khorfakkan. Previously managed Baniyas, of course. Ivan Letko, his counterpart. Croatian arrived from Club Brugge earlier in the summer to take over the reins at the boss. Salim Abdullah tries to play it inside to Yassin. He's going to get another chance at it. Here's Mohamed Abdul Rahman, given away. Ahmed Ismail plays it safe back to Musanda, who launches that downfield into the night sky of Sharjah. Alain with possession again. Again, that crossfield diagonal. He's in acres of space, Salim Abdullah. They're looking for him at every opportunity. Omar Yassin inside to Douami. He plays it wide. Maruf on that far side. Well, the sun is now completely set here in Sharjah. It is, of course, a neutral venue, the Khalid bin Mohammed Stadium. You're with me, Joe Morrison. Wherever you're watching tonight on Abu Dhabi Sport, Dubai Sport, or wherever else around the region, or maybe even around the world, who knows? It has been a lively opening 20 minutes here in this Arabian Gulf Cup Group A fixture between Khorfakkan and Alain. And it's the purple of Alain who are leading this game. Courtesy, well, I was going to say courtesy of an Omar Yassin goal, when actually the reality is courtesy of a mix-up between Robson de Paula and Antoine Kouane. Mohamed Salam. Abakojo felt there was a high foot there. He's even having a little word with the referee, Yahya Al-Mullah, as he runs away. Not interested, says the referee. Shepherded into touch by Saeed Juma. So young, Saeed Juma, yet seems to have been around UAE football for a long time. 21 years old. Here's his colleague on the opposite flank. The elder brother of Amouri, probably the most famous Emirati player, Mohamed Abdul Rahman, tries to get the 1-2. Can't get the ball back. Well, Mohamed Malala, who was playing so deep, feels that his shirt was pulled. They really need Mohamed Malala playing a little bit further upfield. He shouldn't have to be coming back to pick up possession where he is. He is a goal threat, Mohamed Malala. Looks like there's going to be a change early on for Khorfakkan. It's Antonio Jr. who's standing on the touchline. I'm not sure if this is an injury or tactical, but meanwhile, Alain are on the ball. Not anymore, they're not. Is it Bismarck Ferreira? I think it is Bismarck Ferreira that's on the ground. In fact, Abdullah Yusuf is the one who's been taken off. I'll just keep an eye on Abdullah Yusuf as he makes his way towards the dugout. Silva comes on, Antonio Junior de Silva comes on in his place. There doesn't seem to be anything obviously wrong with Abdullah Yusuf. So maybe that's a tactical substitution. It's a like-for-like swap. Silver will play on the right-hand side. Maybe Goran Tufesic decided that they just needed more of a threat up front. That's the reason for bringing Silver on. And just as I was saying about Mohamed Malala being too far from goal, maybe that's the reason. Maybe they're trying to just force the play further, another 10, 20 yards upfield, because they've been way too deep. There's Mark Ferreira dispossessed. You want to follow us on Facebook? AG League. Well, that is Adil Sabil, the left back, who's rolling around on the ground. Oh, Said Juma just went over on his toe there, didn't he? Just that hurts. Stood on Adil Sabil's toe. There is the goal scorer, Yasin. Here we have another look at it. Ahmed Ismail, just a route one ball, and here's the mix-up. Oh my God, what are they doing? What are they doing? Robson De Paula, Antoine Kouane, no communication, and no doubt that it crossed the line, even though Mohamed Yusuf, I think, hoped that it hadn't. It was that simple. Ball down the middle, back to front. I would suggest that Ismail Ahmed will be credited with an assist, will he? Maybe. YouTube, AG League as well, if you want to catch highlights of the action wherever you're watching. We are live from Sharjah this Thursday evening. Flags up for offside. And you can hear Ivan Letko shouting and screaming at his players to play. I think what he means by that is he just wants them to up the tempo a little bit, just up the pace. Since they've got the goal, they've slowed their game down just a little bit, Alain, which is understandable, of course. They're leading by that Omar Yassin goal. You can, I'm not sure if you can hear at home or wherever you're watching this, Ivan Letko, he's shouting play, there he is, and screaming it's a passing game. And you have to agree with him, there's just too many players dwelling on the ball for too long instead of quick passing. To use a technical term, pop. He wants the pace of that passing just to be raised a level or two or three. I think this is probably why so many players from Alain and Khorfakkan as well are getting caught in possession in the middle of the field. They're just taking too long to make those passes. He wants it quicker. Pop. Maybe we'll hear that that technical term throughout the course of the 90 minutes. I don't think it's listed in any coaching manual. Maybe it is. Pop. That's a lovely little flick for Bismarck Ferreira, but he's still got it, Bismarck Ferreira. Just dispossessed at the vital moment by Said Juma. Mohamed Abdul Rahman turning inside. I think that actually came off the back of Labakojo. Oh, well, I don't think there's any doubt about Omar being bumped off the ball there. Silva. He hasn't seen much of the ball, Silva. That's a misplaced trick, was it? By Bismarck Ferreira, and Alain now. Pick up possession, pick up the play, pick up the pressure once more on Khorfakkan, who are trailing the boss by that Yassin goal. Here's Mohammed Abdul Rahman, a little ball dinked over the top. And Jamal Maroof couldn't get on the end of it. Yeah, it's definitely a 4-2-3-1 formation for Ivan Letko tonight. Something a little bit different. Move away from his usual 4-4-2. Remember, they've qualified for the knockout stages of the Arabian Gulf Cup, so he can afford to try things, to experiment, to sample a different formation and try different players as well, which he has done tonight. Still enough strength in this side to win convincingly here at the Khalid bin Mohammed Stadium. It's a neutral venue, of course, here in Sharjah. Salam Abdullah. Half an hour gone in this Group A tie. Silva wins the free kick very cleverly. Just bumped his man and turned. I think Monad Salam will happily take that. It just stopped the flow, didn't it, of Khorfakkan. Bismarck Ferreira quickly taken, gets it back. Bismarck Ferreira. Still Bismarck Ferreira. Definitely a free kick, that. Captain Ismail Ahmed. Is that lipstick on his neck? Yeah. Hung a leg out there, didn't he, Ismail Ahmed? Did enough to upend Bismarck Ferreira, the 26-year-old Brazilian. He's actually on loan from Saudi Arabia. Bismarck Ferreira, surely he's not going to have a go from here. It's about, what is it, 30 yards out maybe for Bismarck Ferreira. Is he going to have a crack? It's a three-man wall that Busander has got. The Brazilian, Bismarck Ferreira, straight at the wall. Did its job. Khorfakkan. Winner throw-in. Ibrahim, quickly taken. Silva. Oh, lovely skill from Silva Jr. Still needs help, though. And is that a penalty? A shake of the head from Yahya Al-Mullah signals it's not. And Omar is still down in the penalty area. And now that the game has stopped, maybe he'll get some attention. I'd like to see that again. I'm not so sure. Omar is appealing to the linesman, I think. No, can't give that. I think that's just shoulder to shoulder. Bumped off the ball. The superior strength of Al Nuami. I don't think he's got any complaints, to be honest. Omar. Labakojo, who's had a quiet game this evening, hasn't been as much of a threat as he normally is in front of goal. Here is Labakojo. Now he makes his way forward, the Togolese. It's a real battle royal between Labakojo and Antoine Kouani. Two very powerful players, two very physical players. Here's Silva. Well, I thought that was a legitimate tackle, but Yahya Al-Mullah has given Salam Abdullah a yellow card. Maybe studs up, maybe a little bit high. Silva. Antonio, yeah. He will have another look at it. He just lunged in at the last minute, didn't he? I think it was that last little jump in from Salam Abdullah that made the mind up of Yahya Al-Mullah, the referee, to give him a yellow card. It's going to be a free kick. Dangerous position here for Alain. Rafael Guimarães will take it. Two-man wall for Alain. What's Rafael Guimarães going to do here? Whips the ball in, looking for Bismarck Ferreira. Cleared away for... what? For a goal kick? Did it come off the shoulder of Bismarck Ferreira? It certainly didn't come off the head of Bismarck Ferreira. I'm not so sure. Anyway, we're off and we're running. A counter here for Alain. Labakojo miscues it. Mohamed Abdulrahman! Oh, it sat so nicely, didn't it? Falling into the path of the elder Abdulrahman brother. When this ball came in, the miscue from Labakojo initially meant that the threat had gone, but it fell so nicely for Mohamed Abdulrahman. And a lovely, cool, calm finish. No chance for Mohamed Yusuf. He was stretching. Mohamed Abdulrahman doubles the lead of the boss here at the Khalid bin Mohammed Stadium. They are in total control now, Alain, in this Group A fixture. Mohamed Yusuf launches that downfield looking for Silva, but he's been well looked after by Salam Abdullah, the Alain left back. Omar Yassin manages to get away from his marker. Oh, dispossessed by Labakojo. Bismarck Ferreira is a lonely threat, I have to say, in the Khorfakkan attack. He's very quick-witted, Bismarck Ferreira. Unfortunately, those around him are just not picking up on his speed of thought and his play. Salam Abdullah can't quite reach that. You're watching the Arabian Gulf Cup as we head towards the 40-minute mark here at the Khalid bin Mohammed Stadium. You're with me, Joe Morrison, this Thursday night, live. Dubai Sport, Abu Dhabi Sport. And wherever else you're watching, a long-range effort from Fala Walid. He saw the gap. He saw Mohamed Yusuf out of position. Why not Why not have a go? Well, why though? Didn't threaten the goal of Yusuf. Silva. Beg your pardon, it was actually Omar that was being harried and harassed in the midfield. Oh, it's been kept in. Been kept in by Mohamed Malala. Fizzes it across the face of goal, and a vital head on that ball from Monad Salam. Danger's not over yet, though. Bismarck Ferreira, twisting, turning. Oh, has it been given? Yes, it has. Penalty to Khorfakkan. Is this the lifeline that they need? The trickery of Bismarck Ferreira was just too much. Ball came back in from Silva. In fact, it was up in the air. Bismarck Ferreira. Oh. Salam Abdullah. He hung a leg out, which is always dangerous in the penalty area. I beg your pardon, it was Saeed Juma who hung his leg out. Well, Goran hopes that this can get Khorfakkan back into this Arabian Gulf Cup tie. It was Bismarck Ferreira who was brought down for the penalty. It's Bismarck Ferreira who scores from the spot. Bismarck Ferreira gets Khorfakkan back into this tie. Here we see it again. Saeed Juma, what was he doing? What was he thinking? And Bismarck Ferreira, no doubt, from the Brazilian. He sent Mohamed Busanda the wrong way. Fabulous penalty. Khorfakkan now just trailing by one as we head towards half-time. Well, we've been entertained so far here in Sharjah. Remember, this is a neutral venue for this Group A Arabian Gulf Cup clash on this, the holiday weekend. '48th UAE National Day celebrations this weekend, and what a way to kick off this holiday weekend this Thursday evening. And 3 goals in 40 minutes. Corner kick to Al-Ain. It's going to be Mohamed Abdul Rahman to take it. There's a bit of pushing and shoving just on the penalty spot. Mohamed Abdul Rahman whips it in, goes over the heads of absolutely everybody.